Jai Hind, this is Brigadier Hemant Mahajan. We are going to talk on Taiwan. Nancy Pelosi has visited Taiwan and China had threatened USA and the whole world that should she visit, they will carry out lot of action against America and against Taiwan. Nancy Pelosi came, some people thought that she would be stopped from coming, some people thought that China would carry out a military action, some people thought that Nancy Pelosi will not be able to leave Taiwan because Taiwan has been surrounded from all sides by China with their ships, with their aircraft, etc. But she is gone and China has not been able to carry out any military action except threatening people. So now the most important issue is, so how do we view this situation in terms of its look from the eyes of America, with the eyes of China, rest of the world, and of course India. Remember that Nancy Pelosi is an important politician. She is at number 3 in United States, and she came to China, she came to Taiwan, and it was actually a blow to China because China thought that because of their rhetoric, because of their sword rattling, USA and Nancy Pelosi will get scared and she will not come. In fact, it was also, they also tried to show that there was a division in America itself, in which Americans, especially the American armed forces, did not want Nancy Pelosi to go there because it would create a problem for Taiwan. So China was very happy, trying to show that Joe Biden was a weak president, America was not capable of doing anything, and everybody is scared of China's military might, China's technology, China's economic power. Jinping has always been warning not to cross the red lines, Taiwan Strait should not be crossed, etc. Grave consequences, strong military measures. But however, they failed to intercept Pelosi's plane. Social media was full of articles saying that Pelosi is going to have a problem, she will never come, if she comes she will not be able to go. There's a will of 1.4 billion Chinese who want to protect the sovereignty of China on its territorial integrity, etc. They have made it very, very clear to the world that Taiwan is their part. USA was shown as a weak country. It was shown that they were carrying out multiple flops. The president was saying something, Pelosi was saying something, the official spokesman was saying something, etc. But in the end, USA has been able to withstand Chinese bullying. Nancy Pelosi has been to Taiwan and she's come out from there. In fact, it was some TV channels also went on overdrive saying that possibly she'll not be allowed to leave Taiwan, but that did not happen. So now, how do you look at this visit? Why did China, why did USA choose this time? Is there any implication as far as timing is concerned? Yes, there is some implication. Today, Chinese Communist Party is going to meet in about next 2 to 3 months, in which they are going to elect Xi again for the 3rd time, or Xi is hoping that he'll be made he'll be made the ultimate boss of China, etc. So presently, China is not ready to go to a physical war like a war that we fought in 1971 or 1965, meaning Chinese army versus American army or Taiwanese army, Chinese Air Force versus Taiwanese Air Force, etc. What we have to understand is Taiwan has strong military. It has got the most modern aircraft, most modern air defense system. They are a technological superpower. If China wants to militarily attack Taiwan, what does it mean? It means the sea between Taiwan and China is called as the Taiwan Sea or the China Sea or whatever. It is about 150 kilometers long, and if you have to assault Taiwan, then the western coast of Taiwan is not suitable for a amphibious landing, which is a kind of an operation which Chinese will have to do. While Chinese can use long range weapons like Russia is using them in let's say in Ukraine, it can destroy a part of Taiwan by firing guns, by firing precision guided missiles, by firing all kinds of standoff weapons, etc. But physical assault would mean an amphibious landing on the coast of Taiwan. Taiwan has made its defenses on the coastline very strong. They have placed their anti-aircraft guns, they have placed all kinds of weapons there. So if they do it, then China will have to take a lot of risk. In any war, nobody can give a guarantee that you will win a war. Like we see now in the Ukraine war, Russia thought that it will be able to overrun Ukraine in no time with its weapons, with its air force, with its navy, with its tank fleet, etc. But 5 months into the Ukraine war, and Russia seemed to have got stuck up inside Ukraine. So therefore, China trying to go in for an amphibious assault looks very difficult. China simply does not have the capability to carry out an amphibious landing. While they can destroy a lot of Taiwan area, but physical capture looks presently very difficult. So now, how has China responded to the visit? Militarily, it claims that it has surrounded Taiwan from all directions with the help of its ships. It is with the help of its aircraft. It is said that airspace over Taiwan, nobody is allowed to come. It will not let the merchant shipping of the world come there, and so on. It is also carrying out what is called as the live firing in the area, meaning they are firing guns, etc. in the sea, and they are also claiming that possibly they will fire missiles over the Taiwan airspace. One would remember the hybrid war that China keeps on carrying out against Taiwan. They have been flying their fighter aircraft into the airspace of Taiwan. So they have been carrying out lot of bullying action, but they have not physically ever tried to go for a war with Taiwan. So therefore, China going for a war looks very difficult at this point of time, and I mean the conventional war like the 1971 war or the 1965 war. But China has taken few measures. It says it stopped the import of fruits, etc., fish product, etc. from Taiwan. They're not allowed, they're not letting the natural sand go there, etc. But the most important point is, today Taiwan is a superpower as far as the semiconductor industry is concerned, and China imports a lot of semiconductors from Taiwan. Not only that, a lot of Chinese industry is dependent on Taiwan's material of the semiconductors. So will they stop the semiconductors? It appears no. China will keep on saber rattling, but physical war presently looks difficult. Today, China is going through a serious economic crisis because it wants to stop corona or COVID from spreading. It has stopped production in many places. The real estate sector in China is collapsing. The economy is slowest growing, while the Indian economy is the fastest growing in the whole world. The Chinese economy is slowing down, and so on and so forth. And today, the USA has suddenly seemed to have gone into an overdrive. Some time back, they have managed to get Russia entangled in Ukraine, and it will become very difficult for Russia to come out as a clear winner from the Ukraine crisis. They carried out a raid with the help of missiles, Hellfire missiles or whatever was there, and killed the top terrorist of Al-Qaeda. It was a big victory because remember, American army had just run away from Afghanistan when Taliban was taking over Afghanistan. So today, what will China do? Physical war is difficult, but China will definitely punish Taiwan by other means, that is by hybrid war. Economic sanctions, they can do it only up to a limit. Trade stopping, they can do it up to a limit. But definitely what is possible is trade war with USA will escalate. Sanctions some kind of economic measures will escalate. Import exports will suffer. Supply chain will suffer. But presently it looks, while the hybrid war will intensify, but physical war presently does not look likely. Now very quickly, let us come out as to what should be India's role in the whole crisis. India does not have a diplomatic relationship with Taiwan, but India has got a very healthy trade with Taiwan. As per the media figures, nearly $9 billion worth of trade that we have with Taiwan. And Taiwan is a superpower as far as industries, semiconductor industry is concerned. We need them badly. And there are other technologies, especially with regard to corona, etc., where Taiwanese have done well. And the Taiwanese technology is available comparatively cheaply as compared to USA or Israel, because they are in need of friends. So as far as we are concerned, we should keep on improving our trade, keep on improving our economic relations with Taiwan. Not only that, we should try and see as to what military lessons we can learn from the kind of a hybrid war that China has launched on Taiwan. But there is no need to carry out any saber rattling. There is no need to give our opinions on every subject which is there. But definitely we should secure our national interest by increasing our cooperation with Taiwan, either in the field of military or in the field of technology or in the field of strategic aspects. And definitely we should keep on improving our trade with Taiwan. So this is where we stand as far as Taiwan is concerned. But definitely one thing is very, very clear, that this action of Pelosi's visit to Taiwan has definitely put China on the back foot. Now the world knows that the Chinese dragon threatens, but they are not capable of carrying out physical warlike actions. So therefore, this will motivate the Southeast Asian countries also to stand up to the Chinese bully, and therefore they will also try and protect their own interest in the days to come. It will also raise the morale of Japan, that if China should start saber rattling in the Japan Sea, they will be able to tackle them there. So definitely round one has gone to America and Taiwan, and we must compliment the people of Taiwan for remaining calm, remaining ready for any action that was likely. And as far as India is concerned, we should protect our national interest by increasing economic cooperation with India, with Taiwan. I'll stop here. If you like this video, like it and share it with as many friends as possible. Jai Hind.